Around 50,000 years ago.
不玩了，和你下棋根本就没办法赢。啊，是这样吗
？Is that so?
我觉得只要你想，
I think if you want, you have a million ways to beat me, Mobius.
比如说，在自己的脑子里装一个专门用来做这件事的芯片。
Isn't that your favorite thing to do, Bilby?
好吧，确实没错。
Yeah, you're right. But on the other hand, you really hate to fail. Ironically, your project stigma was grabbed so many times.
那不是我的计划。
That's not my plan. It's only slowly coming because May was constantly altering the definition of purging Honkai. She loves definitions, doesn't she? Remember that presentation on 5 parallel truth? I don't think the audience understood a word she said.
重要的是你听懂了。
What matters is that you got it, and the Vilvi in front of you should have gotten it mostly. That was a plenary presentation held at the auditorium, mind you. Seeing Alvin racking up his brain like he was trying to understand calculus with elementary math made me feel sorry for him. Why must we define Honkai? Wouldn't it be more convenient to regard it as a primitive concept and define humanity instead? Bilby, you didn't speak? The con artist who could barely hold her laughter only struck in reply. I'm not trying to get people like Alvin to understand concepts such as theta function. Even Sue needs a lot of time to gain knowledge in a new field. But there's one thing that should have been done then. That is to make everyone realize that Honkai isn't so mysterious as to be incomprehensible. It's simply too complicated. I believe defining Honkai is far easier than defining humanity. Hi, good evening, Dr. May. Good evening, conductor. The smell? You two ate instant noodle for dinner again? So what? Doesn't anyone in your family like instant noodles? There is, but he promised me to only eat instant food when there's no other option. Don't flex that to me. Did you come here for the 15th revision of the plan? I just uploaded it to the server. You download it yourself. Mobius, since you assumed this form, you've gotten much grumpier. When did that begin to concern you? It's the ability to get things done that counts. Have you sunk to judging looks? I think she needs your magic show, Vilby. Great. I'll be sure to invite her the next time I perform.
算了，逞口舌之快也只会浪费时间。
It's a waste of
难得你
time.
们今天都
It's
在这
rare for
里，
us to get together.
我们就来好好的聊一聊。
So
这个
this
已
is a
经
good
迭代了
time to
15版的
discuss the
圣人
project
计划
stigma
吧。
that's been revised 15
说真的，
times. Seriously, May,
你究竟和谁站在一边？
which side are you on?
他不就站在我旁边吗？
Isn't she standing next to
维
me?
尔维，
Velvy.
哎呀，
Come on, that was a
开个玩笑而已
joke.
嘛。
I
我
know
知
your
道你提出
question
的
is
问题很严
serious.
肃。
Velvy threw a spinning top on the table meaningfully.
但正因如此，我们
That's
才
why
更有
we
必要
need
调
to
剂一
ease
下
up
气
on
氛，
it
不是
more
吗？
than ever. She did not elicit a response. The top spun lonesomely on the smooth table. A long time seemed to have passed, but the top showed no sign of stopping. Until May pressed it to a stop, this made Mobius realize that only a few seconds had elapsed. Mobius, I only stand with civilization. A cliche to share those old farts up. I'd hate to stress something as stupid as I'm your senior. But now that we're touching this topic, Dr. May, you're obligated to explain what you want to achieve with this plan. I see. In your opinion, I'm obsessed with Project Stigma. Listen to yourself. You forced me to revise this plan 15 times. 15 times. As the solution with the highest success rate, it deserves to be taken seriously. We can never have too many entry points in the future either. Oh really? That popular Project Amber hasn't even been written into a one-page plan. You know the attributes of that plan dictate that we implement it more specially. Perhaps, but how can I not suspect that the other projects are only a foil to Project Stigma when they are treated so differently? There's one thing I don't understand. Even if that's true, isn't it you who proposed Project Stigma, Mobius? I didn't imagine someone would see it as our only hope. It does sound ridiculous to you. I completely understand that. After all, there are so many ways to redefine humanity. But Dr. Mobius, humanity is only the cornerstone of civilization. I don't think you'll deny that humans are essentially more intelligent survival machines. We are fundamentally not different from plants, animals, or microbes. To be more precise, our mortal bodies are but vessels that our genes built for themselves. So what? Whether it's genetic or samsara, everyone has the potential to defy the Creator. Civilization? Compared to the miracles created by specific humans, is that thing even important? But objectively speaking, the vast majority of humans cannot realize their dreams. It'd be arrogant to measure all humanity by a special case such as yourself, Dr. Mobius. Dr. Mobius, as members of the mob, you and I are ultimately responsible for the whole civilization. In that sense, compared to the life of an individual, the truth brought forth by life is more essential existence. In other words, Vilvi's talent is more important than Vilvi's identity? Yeah, you can say that. That's you. I don't plan on making another Mobius to replace myself. That's not important. Think about the relationship between children and parents, Dr. Mobius. Regardless of whether the inner worlds of the two generations coincide, human civilization is continued by the next generation. Regardless of whether the parents like it. It is said in a far north country stood a majestic mountain. It was thousands of miles long and hundreds of miles tall. Once in 1,000 years, a little bird would fly to its peak and sharpen its beak on it. When the whole mountain was worn away by this, the calendar known as eternity would flip to a new page. The heroes 50,000 years ago had long passed. The wound left by the finality seemed to have healed. The top on the smooth table. Time seemed to stand still. Or rather, like the factorials of negative numbers, it had already crossed the pole of infinity in analytic continuation and was regressing in the direction opposite to the origin. Your principal, did I interrupt your nap? Nap? You're still asleep, actually. I dozed off too. Being a homeroom teacher is exhausting. Himiko, are we? What is it? No, I'm just confused. Second ago, I was giving orders in Hyperion, which was flying in deep space. It must be a dream. That sounds fun. My recent dreams are, what's the word? Pretty funny. They can't be. Wait till you hear my dreams. I dreamed my class grad. When they left the school, we had a big group hug. We were crying and laughing. Isn't that normal? That happens at every high school graduation. But it's my first time being a homeroom teacher and helping a class graduate. That sounds super stressful. Yeah, you students are all kinds of problematic. I really appreciate it. If you say that, Principal, you gotta drink with me sometime. That depends on whether you can drink bitter melon wine. That's the principal I know. Wait, you haven't returned that barrel of wine you seized from me yet. Stingy. Huh? Oh, that barrel? Oak-aged, right? Relax, I don't steal drinks. But I can't stand someone using it like a drinking fountain and making a dorm reek of alcohol. What do you say? How about we get down to business, Principal? Here's the plan for this year's sports day. The young red has thumbed down a stack of A4 paper in front of the principal. They bumped against the top that had been spinning freely on the desk, sending it flying towards the ground in a perfect curve. Teresa instinctively bent down and picked up the spinning top. But when she got up, there was nothing in front of her. What just happened? You just broke a layer of your subconscious. Grandfather? Why are you... Don't be nervous. I'm just one of your subconscious and a reference point for your self-awareness. Did I make myself clear? Congratulations. In a random fluctuation of subconscious, you accidentally discover that you're dreaming.
你说，此时此刻，我们正行走在之前那位老人的梦中。没错，这就是雨兔的专长，他称之为捕梦。听起来像是识之律者才会拥有的能力，对吧？
I know, right?
所以之前发生那件事的时候，尊主才会把雨兔派去太虚山吗？不过，他似乎对律者没什么兴趣。你知道的，等他慢慢悠悠出现在那里时，事件早已被你的同伴们解决了。回到正题吧。
Back to the topic.
你说这一切和圣痕计划有关。
This is all related to Project Stigma.
现在，血腥的祭祀变成了温柔的梦乡。
In Great Serpent's words.
那么，之前的那位老人
，the old man,
他已经和自己营造出的这方梦境融为一体，不分彼此。这也算是人生的一种存在形式，对吧？
Like what another great serpent often says, houses should be built in the air, and foundations are only placed under them.
你的意思是？
You mean world serpent still intends to follow Mobius' footsteps and redefine humanity?
可以这么说。
That's pretty much it. In the current Project Stigma, the old humans will be connected as dreams and eventually become the stigmata of the new humans, turning people into stigmata. I don't know about the technical details either. But one thing certain, it makes people disappear into their dreams, swapping reality and illusion. Spirit is converted into matter, and vice versa. Once the average old humans are gone, World Serpent will transform it into a world suitable for the new humans. Honkai energy will flow freely inside every person, and Hershers will never appear again. Again, that's what Great Serpent said. I'm sure it can still be scary to the kids. It's Elysian realm in another sense. If you gather all the dreams of humans, you'll get a giant resembling of a planet. At the third stage, named it Adam Luani.
用你习惯的语言来说，也就是精神的亚当。阿丹鲁阿尼是天神的一员，但他却距离其他天神无比遥远。这遥远的距离，就是被凡人称作时间的东西，是迟到的永恒，是常理无法跨越的天堑。
Humans see Adam
人
Luani
类
as
把阿丹
the
鲁
product
阿
of
尼
their dreams,
当作自己
and
梦
the
的产
opposite applies to Adam
但对阿丹
Luani.
鲁阿尼
Its
来
words
说，
are like our
人
sleep
类也同
talking.
样如
It
此。
has no present and
他的
past.
话语如
Everything
同我们
happens
的
in
梦
the
呓，
future.
它没有现在和过去，一切都发生在未来。
It can't die,
它
think
既不能
humanly,
死去，
or reproduce.
也不能像
It
人一样
simply
思考，
exists forever
更不能
as
繁殖
the
后代。
ladder leading to
它就
divine
永远
realm.
地存在于那里，作为从人世通向神界的天梯。
That's the real
没
aim
错，
of Project
这
Stigma.
就是圣痕计划的真意。
Be it glory or
无论血腥还
psychedelic,
是迷幻，
physical or
无论
spiritual,
肉体还
they're
是
only
精神，
means,
它
not
们都
ends.
只是手段，不是目的。
The plan is
计
essentially
划
a
的本质
chain that
是一条
ties
锁
people
链，
who can't help
它将无
themselves
法自救的
together.
人们紧紧地附
We
在
can
一
let
起。
them go with the flow
我们可以
or
简
help
单
them
地让他们
within
随
our
波逐
power.
流，也可以力所能及地对他们施以援助。
For them,
如
joining the
今，
stream is
这种
being
援助
helped.
对他
In
们
their
来说
dreams,
就是这
they
场
are
盛
atoms.
大的迷
They
梦。
are gods.
在梦中，他们成为亚当，他们化身天神。
The real world
现实
will
的世界
lose its
将对
meaning
于他
for
们失
them,
去意义，
while the eternal dream
永
will
恒的
become
梦
their
境
only reality.
会成为他
They
们
no
唯一
longer
的
think
真
with
实。
time.
他们不再用时间思考，
Their dreams will be
他们的梦
connected which will create a true miracle that transcends finality.
超越终焉的真正神迹。
Connecting a dream with another dream?
连接另一个梦境。
Hard to imagine, huh?
难以想象，
Friendly reminder, there's more to the
友情提醒一
project.
下，这还不是计划的全貌。
Is it because
是因为
compared
比
to
起
the
整个地
entire
球的人口，
population,
能被世
people
界上
who
直
can
接
be
连接梦
connected
境
to
的
the
人，
dream world
不过是
by
极
World
少数。
Serpent are extremely rare? That
那位
old
老
man
人
is a believer
是世界蛇的
of
信徒
World
之一。
Serpent. Oh, you're keen.
你还真是
I
敏
have a
锐。
feeling that if we
感觉再
keep
这么聊下
talking,
去，
I'm
我
going
就
to
要把
tell
自
you
己知道的
everything
所
I
有事情
know.
都告诉你了。
Isn't this the
难道
case?
不是吗？
Don't say that.
别这
I'm
么说。
only telling you
我现
what
在告
Great
诉你的这
Serpent would
些，
tell you.
灰蛇也一样愿意告诉你。
Anyhow, Project
无论如
Sigma is
何，
almost
圣魂
complete,
计划已接
though
近于
not
完
be
成。
restrained by this
它不会因
level
为
of
这种级别的
information
情报共
sharing.
享就受制于人。
Raven, do you really
不要
approve?
你真的认可？嘘，
Raven held her index finger in front of her lips. Let's drop that for the
今
day.
天还是不聊这个话题了吧？
May, do you mind going
比起
for
谈
another
论
drink
它，
with me?
牙医，你介意和我再去喝一杯吗？
Let me sort it out
容我
first.
简单梳理一下。
You said I'm trapped in my
你刚才
dream.
说
The real
我
me
被
is
自己的
still
梦境所
sleeping in
困，真实的
Hyperion.
我此刻还沉睡在修伯利安上。
Correct.
确实如此。
What if I do
那
this?
如果我这样做呢？
She slid her hand against her throat. If this is
如果这是
regular
普通的
dream,
梦境，
you'll wake up
你或者会醒
or
来，
have the next dream.
或者会继续做下一个梦。
But since you're
但
conscious,
既然你的意识此
you
刻很
risk
清醒，
dispelling it
那么它
instead,
反而存在着就此彻底消散的风险。
which is to say
也
I
就是
can't
说，
keep up
我
thinking
不能放
and
弃
must
思考，
find the flaw of
必须
this
找到这个梦
dream,
境的破绽。
despite not even
尽管
knowing
我甚
why
至
I'm
不知道
trapped here.
自己为什么会被困在这里。
That's right.
没错，
But you must
但你也要
remember,
注意德丽莎，
Teresa, if this is your
既然
dream,
这是你自
then
己
its
的梦境，
flaw is bound to be
那么它
your
的破绽
weakness.
也势必是你自身的弱点。
Careful, they're coming.
小心，他们要来了。
That explains
原来如此，
Series A
一系列复
clones
制
and
人和帕凡提。
Parvati. I think I
我想
know what
我大概
enemies
知道
will
这里接下
appear,
来都会出现什么样的敌人了。
such as
譬如
me.
我吗？
The answer was silent. Sorry, I shouldn't
抱
have
歉。
made that joke.
我不该开这个玩笑，
You may
或许
still
你
be
还对此有
doubtful
所
about
怀疑，
this, but I
但我的
genuinely
确是
am
你的
with
同
you.
伴。
Deep
在你的
inside
意识
your
深
mind,
处，
Auto
奥托阿波
Apocalypse
卡利斯有
has
着
a
属于
good
善意
hand.
的半身，
Perhaps this Auto can be
而这个他
called
或许也可以称为
the
镜
other
子中
you
的
in
另
the
一个
mirror.
你。
You
你身上
remind
这种令
me
人讨
of
厌的感
how
觉，
disagreeable he
倒是和他一
was.
模一样。
镜
Mirrors
子
can
当
be
然难免令人
unpleasant.
生厌，
They don't always
它
reflect
并
the
不总
side
是
we
映照出
like.
我们喜欢的那些侧面。
I'm not
当
trying
然
to excuse
我不是
anyone,
要为
of
谁开
course.
脱什么，
For some people,
对某
manipulating
些人而
mirrors
言，
is an
操
easy
纵镜
trick.
子反而是一种驾轻就熟的把戏。
Back
回
to
到
the
你关心的
subject
正
of
题
your
吧。
concern. To
要瓦
dismantle
解这以
dream
圣弗雷
based
亚
on
学员为基础
Freya,
的梦
the
境，
method would be
遵从它在现
dismantle
实中的瓦解
Freya's
方
in
式，
real life
无疑是成功率最高
would
的选择。
surely have the highest
Hope, the Dogma district. This name had not been mentioned for ages. The place known as the underground Central Church, and where the Herrscher core inside Kiana aroused again.
没错。
Yeah, that's where Jigsaw, Anti-Entropy, and the Herrscher of the Void contested. Let's go, Teresa. Let's go see what's hidden there this time.
那里又藏了些什么？